shaking? This is Matty Crypto. I would like to be a little humble and open and transparent. This is not going to be a fun video because it's going to expose me to some ridiculous mistakes that I've made. And quite frankly, it's embarrassing. And by the end of this video, nobody's going to want to shadow trade Matty Crypto. That's for shizzle. Let's get into this. Now, if you're new to the idea of trading, crypto trading, it's all the rage. And for the last few months, I've dove in pretty hard to learning as much as I can about trading, learning about charts, and candles, and indicators, and templates, and just all of this. It's crazy. It looks like Star Wars and Mission Impossible. It's crazy. When you look at this and you look at order books and limits and markets and charts, it's overwhelming. Right now, this is not a joke. Bitcoin is trading at 9,500. I would like to explain to you just a little bit of the perils, obstacles, and the mistakes that you can make if you get into trading. First, I'm not a financial advisor, but please try to learn from the mistakes that I've made. Here is a few. One, do not get into a trade at weird times. If you got some duckies over here, right now I've got 0.01 BTC. I could get into a long or sell short, okay? Either one. I can bet that Bitcoin's going to go long, or I can bet that Bitcoin's going to go lower, and I can instantly get in one of these longs or short. I'm not going to get into what that means right now. That's not what this video is about. You can look that up or check out one of my videos or anybody else on YouTube. But the idea is to not get emotional. Emotions are a bad mojo when it comes to trading. And let me give you an example. This is not fun to show. About 6 days ago, I was feeling very, very fantastic. I thought Bitcoin was going to go to around 13,000. It was around 12,300 or so, right? I had, I think, about 0.25, about a quarter of a Bitcoin, and I will tell you in a second, that's another no-no. Had about a quarter of a Bitcoin. Look at this. Bitcoin was at 12,270. I thought it was going to jump up. I put a modest long in, about 70 points I was going to exit. And what happened? Over the last 6 days, I mean, Bitcoin took a dump, a ridiculous crunch, and it's been going down non-stop, all right? So let's go over how awful this decision has been. For one, I got emotional, and I jumped in at the peak of what Bitcoin was at that time. Over the last 6 days, it's done nothing but dumpy. So that's rule number one. Do not make a trade on emotion. I didn't do the right market analysis. I did not look at the charts like I should have. I should not have got in at that peak. It was stupid. So make sure you understand your research and your analysis and make smart trades. Number two, don't get emotional. Don't jump in at bottoms and tops when you don't understand them. All right. Number three, I didn't have a stop loss. That is stupid. Always have a stop loss. What a stop loss is, it protects you. If I click right here, I could have had a stop loss right here. You could have a stop loss. If this would have dumped, say if I lock in at 12,270 and this starts to go down. I want it to go up, okay? If it goes down 5% or 15% or God forbid 25 or 50, this would cancel and at least I get out at 25% of my loss or 15% of my loss, and I wouldn't have lost 2,100 at the video right now as we speak. I'm about to get liquidated. If we go down to 9,238, which is really probable right now. A couple of 100 points. And Matty Crypto's at almost $3,000. Yes, almost $3,000. Again, do not shadow trade Matty Crypto. You will get your biscuit burnt. All right? So I didn't have a stop loss. Stupid. I traded with emotion. Stupid. I got in on a long when Bitcoin was at a peak. That was stupid. All right? Always have a stop loss. I know it's tempting because I was thinking Bitcoin's going to always go up. I had 3x leverage. That's a good thing. That's one of the only good things I did. A lot of people trade at 7x, 10x, 25, and some of you freak shows trade at 50 and 100. I'm not going to talk about you guys. This is a nice, safe leverage. If I jumped in at 12,270, Bitcoin has to take a monumental dive for me to get liquidated. But look, it did. We're down almost 3,000 points. But look, it can happen. And it can happen fairly often. So, all the worlds collided. Bad luck came on me. But if I'd have had a stop loss of 15, 20%, I'd have been out a long time ago. I'd have just licked my wounds at about a 10 to 25% loss, and I could have bought back in at a much lower price, or I could have done a short, and I could have rode this BTC dump all the way down from, 12,000 or so, and all the way down to 9,500, and I could have had all my money back that I lost at that, when I had my stop loss. Say if I'd have lost 15%, I would have gained it all back with a short. But now I'm locked into this for 6 days, and I'm probably going to get liquidated. But let's go on. So let's back up. Do your research, do your analysis, make smart trades, okay? This was not a smart trade. Don't jump in at weird times. Don't get emotional. I did. Both of those dumb things. Make sure you put a stop loss. I don't care if it's 10%, 15%, 25%. Always do a stop loss. Count your losses, whether you're selling short or selling long. Always have a stop loss, guys. I know it's tempting just to ride it out, thinking it's going to turn around. Don't do that. Have a stop loss. Last, don't do too many trades. I'm super guilty of this too. It's stupid. You get in here. Let's say I would have done this trade, okay? I had 70% difference in a 70-point difference. 12,270. I'd have got out of this trade at 12,340 at 70 points difference. If that would have happened in 5 or 10 minutes, it makes you feel good and you instantly want to jump back in and do another trade. All right? It's super tempting. Don't do that. Do your market analysis, do your research, look at all these patterns and your indicators and your templates. Learn trading as best you can. Take your time. I suggest, again, not financial advice, just my opinion, do something like this. CryptoFace has a really good thing called Market Cipher. Reach out to me in the comments or on Telegram. I can get you 10% off Market Cipher and the Whale Group if you mention Matty Crypto over at Discord. I will leave links in the description, who to contact, and how you can get 10% off. This is some of the best stuff I've ever seen. Obviously, I can't use it very well because I ride the short bus and I'm still new, but it's fantastic. People are killing it using this stuff. Another good guy is IBYG. He's fantastic. His name is Kenny. He's got great stuff using some of these indicators and templates. Again, I've got his stuff. I don't use it very well. I'm not a good example of this stuff, but it's good stuff if you understand how to use it. Again, 10% off that stuff. I recommend it, can't recommend it highly enough. That being said, do not make numerous trades. Like I said, if you look at your market analysis and research and you get into a good trade, let's say you think this is going to go up and all these indicators say this is going to jump from 96.43 up to around 97. You got a good 50-point difference. Do your trade, be thankful, make your money, get out. Even if it's just one trade a day, be thankful. I suggest 1 or 2 trades a day. And that's it, maximum 2. Do your analysis, do your research, get in and out. Don't get greedy. Put a stop loss. Trading without a stop loss is ridiculous. This protects your crypto. Don't get liquidated. I'm about to lose about $3,000 by being stupid. Learn from my mistakes. Don't trade too much. Don't trade without a stop loss. Don't jump in and out of weird times. Don't trade with emotion. Don't do too many trades, and make sure you do your analysis and your research. Make smart trades. This is not fun to show you guys the mistakes I've made, but I want to be honest and transparent, and I hope you guys learn from my mistakes. These are some of the basics. This puts crypto into your own hands. I'm trying to get away from some of the platforms I've been in. I'm still in a couple of platforms that are still doing well. I'm hoping to still promote those platforms as long as they're doing well, but I really want to get involved in crypto that I can be proud of, that I'm involved in, that I've created, and I really want to keep doing trades and learn as much as I possibly can. That way it keeps crypto into your own hands, and it makes you the king of your own investments because it keeps crypto into your own hands, and you make the decision. That's really important to me. Whether it's good decisions or bad decisions, you make those decisions. I care about y'all. Leave me comments in the descriptions, and please leave me your Tron address. All right? Because I need to give away 100 Tron. In the last video, nobody gave me a Tron address. So leave me a Tron address. I'll give away 100 Tron in the next video. Have a fantastic day, and I'll catch y'all on the B-side.